Welcome to Unsolved Essay. In a quiet town west of Johannesburg, a so-called family claimed they were chosen by God to fight evil, but behind closed doors they became the very evil they swore to destroy. This is the chilling story of the Krugersdorp killers, South Africa's deadliest cult. It all began with a woman named Cecilia Stein. She told her followers she was a former Satanist, now chosen by God to lead a holy war against evil. To her, the battle between good and evil wasn't just a story in the Bible. It was real, and it was happening in the streets of Krugersdorp. Soon, she surrounded herself with loyal followers. Among them were Maria Stein, her children LaRue and Marcel, and a few others. They called themselves Electus per Deus, which means chosen by God. But what started as a group devoted to faith would quickly turn into a cult devoted to blood. They thought they were saviors, but in reality, they were quite the opposite. Between 2012 and 2016, the group carried out a series of brutal murders. Their victims were people they labeled as evil, but the truth was far darker than that. They killed out of greed, control, and blind obedience to Cecilia. Among their victims were Joan Meyer, Reginald, and Michaela Valentine. Ordinary people who never stood a chance once the cult set their sights on them. The killers believed each murder brought them closer to a divine purpose, but in reality, it was only leading them deeper into madness. As the bodies began to pile up, police noticed a strange pattern. Phone records placed the cult members near multiple crime scenes, and witnesses began to talk. And slowly, a picture of the so-called chosen by God killers started to emerge. The town of Krugersdorp, once quiet, now lived in fear because no one knew who the cult would target next. In time, the web of lies unraveled. The killers were caught, arrested, and taken into court. Marina Stein, a school teacher by day and killers by night, was sentenced to multiple terms. Her children, LaRue and Marcel, were also convicted, and at the center of it all was Cecilia Stein, the self-proclaimed warrior of God. She was sentenced to life in prison. The cult was finally broken, but the scars they left behind still haunt South Africa today. The Krugersdorp killers remind us of one chilling truth. Monsters don't always hide in the dark. Sometimes they walk among us, as neighbors, as teachers, even as family. What do you think drives ordinary people to commit such horrors? Was it blind faith or pure evil? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to uncover more South African mysteries, legends, and unsolved crimes, please like and subscribe. This is Unsolved Essay, where South Africa's chilling legends and true crimes are uncovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.